This is another video brought to you by the Ichiban Productions. Like, comment, subscribe. So welcome everyone, happy days are here again. We're back with another tech review and I'm particularly excited about it, of a Blue Yeti. I know it's pronounced Yeti, but I am personally traumatized from WCW and the Yeti, which should be appearing over here briefly. If you know, you know. If you don't, you're probably better off not knowing. So this bad boy appeared on sale recently for just a cheeky $59.99, which I think is an absolute bargain because the RRP is $120. Generally it bounces around $100. I've never seen it sub $60. I thought, shut up, take my money, and I bought one. Let's figure out, is it any good? So what I'm going to do throughout this review is try and compare it to my current microphone setup, which was a Fifine microphone, K670, should be appearing over here. So this is what I'm using at the moment to hear my very nice tones. It'd be interesting to know how much better the Yeti is in comparison, because this is meant to be professional standards over here. This one here was about 45 quid from Amazon a couple of years ago and has been doing a good job, but I wonder, you know, is this worth the hype? Because believe me, everybody says you need a Blue Yeti. Let's take a look at the outside of the box now. We've got the side view here, which is unusual because that for me would be the front, but they're showing it as the side here. If we turn it over onto its side, we've obviously got the Yeti promotional branding and stuff like that. Feel free to pause it and read it if you like. I do like that they're buying into the Yeti idea. You know, pretty good. And on the side we've got some more details about it. One of the nice things about this microphone that my current one doesn't have, it has a master volume for both the headphones and the mic itself, whereas on the current microphone I'm using, the one volume controls both the headphone and the mic gain, so having two separate ones I think is a great idea. It's got 4 polar patterns, whereas my one only has 1. It's got a USB cable included, which is obviously nice, and a nice little stand. I went for the blue. Why did I go for the blue? You know why, because it was the one that was on offer. Last but not least, let's check out the back of the box, which has got some more details, particularly about the 4 different settings, which I think is really nice. It's obviously got the 4 polarities, and I really like that idea because it depends how you want to use the mic. Do you want to speak from it straight on? Do you want to share it with somebody else and have it omnidirectional? I really like that. Really nice little touch, but then again I suppose that's why it's super special. It's also got a mute button on as well, because if you're live streaming or whatever and you don't want to hear what you're saying, click that button, it goes through mute. Anyway, that's enough talking, let's crack it open and see what's inside. Trying to do this carefully is going to be a right treat on YouTube. So I have unsealed and taken off the sticker already, so let's immediately ripped it. Literally only just got it and ripped it. Oh my goodness, this is why I should probably do it off camera. Opening the top. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, I should have probably taken this out before trying to do this on YouTube. Do you know what? I'm going to pause it. Let me take it out. Boom, cheeky cut. After all that, there was a box inside the box that was sealed. It was going to need to be done like that anyway. So let's open it up. And what are we greeted with? Ooh, the USB cables. Let's have a closer look. Now, this has been out for a while, so I'm not expecting USB-C, although that'd be nice. So we got ourselves a USB-A to USB-B cable. Man, that is retro times. Proper retro times. I don't know if you can see that there. It's oh goodness me, retro times, but I guess, you know, that's what it needs to be. We've got ourselves the instructions here crumpled up. What does it say? Yep, headphone, plug it in to listen to it, which is good, into the computer, talk to the front of it, not down into it, and that's about it. Then we've got the important safety instructions, not reading that. And then, is it going to be easy to get out? Let's find out. Whoa, that is much bigger than I was expecting. Way bigger than my current mic. Getting this outside the box. Goodness me, this has actually got some serious weight to it. I mean, there we go. Let's see, can we get it out? There we go. We've got the stand. We've got a cushion at the bottom so it doesn't smash it. Let's take a cheeky pause so I can sort this out so it looks normal. Goodness me, what a beast. So that little bit of rubber on the bottom does come out. I guess that was for packaging reasons. It feels super high quality. The finish is excellent. We've got the blue, because obviously the brand. Yeti is the type. We've got our mute button. Press it, works, seems okay. Headphone adjustment, which goes from there. These two obviously adjust the positioning of the headphone itself. And taking a look at the back, we've got the gain for the mic, which I really like, which is separate to the headphone on the other one, and we've got the pattern here. So let me do some adjusting to try and put my current mic in comparison to this one, so you get an idea of what it looks like. Apologies for the drop in audio quality here. I am now recording directly from the microphone on the iPad, so I don't think it's going to quite compare to these. But what I did want to do is show you the comparison in terms of size. The Blue Yeti is absolutely massive, whereas the Fifine is much smaller and much more convenient. Again, there's a different input for the Fifine. It's this one here, which I don't even know what this one's called. Post in the comments if you know what it is. So there you go, you got the size, but I guess the question is, what is the sound quality like? So despite what you see in front of you now, I am recording on the Fifine. So have a listen, you know, how do you think this one goes? Testing, 1, 2, 3. Again, this doesn't have a pop shield on, so it's probably sounding terrible, but you get the idea. So what I'm going to do is now I'm going to swap over to the Blue Yeti and see, can you hear the difference? So again, despite what it says in front of you, I am now recording on the Blue Yeti. You know what I will say, I do think the headphone feedback feature, you know, the live listening, I do think is better on the Blue Yeti. It just seems much more clearer. I also really like how I can manually adjust it by using the settings on the front as well as the gain on the back. Now I've just guessed with the gain, so I don't know how good this is going to come across. So could you tell the difference? Is it better? You let me know. Good lord, listening to that back, it was absolutely terrible. I've just messed around with the gain to see if this is any better. Hopefully it is, because that was terrible. I think that was it's just equally as poor. What is going on? I'm now not holding the mic itself. I've got it rested on the table. I wonder, does this sound any better? Okay, one more time. What I've done is move the gain down. Well, I just don't get it. Why? I don't know. I expected the Blue Yeti to be significantly better, but overly, I'm not that impressed at all. Okay, right. So I think I've got it now. It's completely 100% user error. I'm so used to with the Fifine that you need to be super close to the mic to get it to pick up anything of any value or any decency. However, with the Blue Yeti, I think you do need to consider how far away you are from the mic as well as the gain itself. I mean, I've messed around with the gain. I'm probably just over 2 hands lengths away from the microphone, and this is what you can hear. Let me know what you think. Just to prove my point, I've got the microphone probably about 1 hand's width away and about 20% gain on the microphone, and this is what we're getting. So much better. So much better. So to give you a bit more context on my recording setup here, normally I have the microphone on this. It's like a music microphone stand. It's strong, but it's not super strong. There is no way that this here is going to support the Blue Yeti. The Blue Yeti is far too heavy for that. However, what I might do is use this for recording videos a bit like this, but when I'm doing gameplay footage or streaming or anything like that, to use the Blue Yeti instead. It just seems like a much better fit for the situation. The screw hole on the bottom of the Blue Yeti, which looks a little bit like this. I bet that was a lovely noise. Does fit onto the stand. However, it's just the sheer weight of it. Unless it's vertically upwards, the pure physics of it sustaining an angle like this one is just not going to work. What I might also do is look for a better pop stand to go with this, just to make it a slightly better setup. I mean, I'm quite intrigued to see what extra accessories and things I can get for this, so time will tell. But what I want to do is leave the video here, because I don't think it's fair for me to put a star rating on it if I haven't done, you know, some proper testing. So what I am going to do is say that this is my initial impressions, and I'll return in another video to give you some long-term impressions about the Blue Yeti and figure out, is it worth it. Slightly different video here. Hopefully you found it worthwhile and useful. If you enjoyed it, please give it a cheeky thumbs up, which means more people can see it and make an informed decision. If you found any of the information useful here, or just thought it was funny how I don't have a clue what I'm doing with microphones, please press the subscribe button, which is somewhere over here. And you know, post any comments you got below. Let me know what you think of the sound footage. If you've got any advice for me to get better sound out of this other than being an absolute noob, please post in the comment section below, because I reply to each and every comment. With that in mind, you know what I'm going to say. Look after yourselves, take care of the people around you, and most importantly, stay out of trouble.